Your EV charging setup is probably missing more than you think. From connectors that snap in seconds to accessories that protect your investment, these gadgets are quietly changing how EV owners charge, drive, and maintain their cars. Stick around, because number 1 might just save you a service call. Welcome back to Gadget Vault. Every product is linked in the description. Let's get into it. Number 10 is a portable Level 2 EV charger, and it's a total game changer for anyone without a home charging station installed. Instead of waiting overnight on a standard outlet, this unit delivers real Level 2 speeds from any NEMA outlet you already have. It folds down small enough to live in your trunk, so road trips no longer mean hunting for a charging network. The build is weatherproof, so plugging in during rain or snow isn't a concern. Many owners use it as a backup even after installing a wall charger, just for peace of mind. If your daily charging routine still relies on the slow cord that came in the box, this upgrade pays for itself in the first month. Number 9 keeps your garage from turning into a tangled mess of cable, the EV Charging Cable Organizer. It mounts right next to your charger and neatly coils the entire cord so it's never dragging on the ground. That matters because a cable dragging on concrete wears through insulation faster than most owners realize. The bracket holds the connector at the perfect height, so you're not bending down every single night. It's a 5-minute install with the hardware already included. For under the price of a tank of gas, it keeps your setup looking like a professional charging station instead of a garage floor hazard. Number 8 solves a problem almost every EV owner runs into, eventually, not having an outlet close enough to the car. This heavy-duty extension cord is rated specifically for the higher amperage EV charging draws, unlike a regular hardware store cord that can overheat. The gauge is thick enough to prevent voltage drop, so you're not silently losing charging speed. It's built with weather-resistant housing, which matters if you're charging in a driveway instead of a garage. The plug-in outlets are covered to keep moisture and debris out during outdoor use. If you've ever had to move your car just to reach an outlet, this fixes that permanently. Number 7 is the wall mount holster that keeps your charging handle exactly where it belongs. Instead of letting the connector dangle or rest on the ground where dirt and moisture creep into the contacts, this holster locks it in place at arm's height. It protects the pins from damage, which are far more expensive to fix than a $10 mount. Installation takes just a couple of screws into your garage wall. It also just makes the whole setup look intentional instead of a cord thrown over a hook. Little details like this are exactly what separates a sloppy garage from one that feels like a real charging station. Number 6 isn't charging related at all, but every EV owner needs one, a digital tire pressure gauge. EVs are heavier than gas cars because of the battery pack, which means tires wear faster and pressure matters even more for range. This gauge gives you an exact digital reading in seconds instead of guessing with the stick gauge that came from the dealership. Underinflated tires can quietly cost you real miles of range every single charge. It's small enough to keep in the glove box and runs off a simple battery that lasts years. Checking your pressure monthly with this habit alone can add meaningful range back to your daily drive. Number 5 is a charging cable lock, and if you charge in public or even in a shared driveway, this is non-negotiable. It physically prevents someone from unplugging your car mid-charge, whether that's an accident or someone trying to steal a charge for themselves. The lock threads directly through the connector, so it can't be removed without a key. It's compact enough to keep clipped inside your charging port door when not in use. For apartment dwellers relying on shared charging stations, this single accessory eliminates one of the most common complaints in EV owner forums. Nobody wants to walk out to a car that stopped charging hours ago because someone unplugged it. Number 4 is a portable tire inflator, and pairing it with your EV kit just makes sense. Since EVs don't have a traditional engine bay, many don't even come with a spare tire, so a reliable way to reinflate on the spot is essential. This one plugs straight into your car's power outlet and fills a tire in just a few minutes. The digital display lets you set your exact target, PSI, and it shuts off automatically. It's small enough to store in the trunk without eating into your cargo space. When a low tire warning pops up on your dashboard, this is the difference between handling it yourself and calling for help. Number 3 is a front and rear dash cam, and EV owners in particular have been adding these for one specific reason: protecting against insurance disputes near charging stations. Parking lots and charging bays are notorious for minor dings and hit-and-run incidents. This system records both directions continuously and automatically saves footage the moment it detects an impact. Night vision on both cameras means you're covered even in a dim parking garage at midnight. It installs cleanly along the windshield trim, so there are no dangling wires across your dashboard. Considering how much an EV costs to repair, this is genuinely cheap insurance. Number 2 is a small accessory that protects a genuinely expensive part of your car, the EV charging port cover. Dust, rain, and road grime work their way into an exposed charging port faster than most owners expect, and corroded pins are not a cheap repair. This cover snaps on in seconds whenever you're not actively charging and creates a tight, weatherproof seal. It's a simple habit, but it protects the single connection point your entire car depends on to charge. Owners who use one consistently report noticeably less debris buildup at their next service visit. For the price of a coffee, it's one of the easiest ways to protect a part you can't afford to replace. And number 1, the gadget that gives EV owners without a dedicated charger real flexibility, an EV trickle charge adapter. It lets you plug into literally any standard household outlet and get a slow, safe charge overnight without any installation or electrician required. It's the accessory that turns any driveway, any relative's house, or any random outlet on a road trip into a backup charging option. The build includes safety features like overcurrent protection, so it won't damage your battery even during long charging sessions. It's compact enough to keep permanently in your trunk for emergencies. For renters or anyone without a home charging setup yet, this single adapter can be the difference between an EV that works for your life and one that constantly causes range anxiety. That's my number 1 pick. Every link is in the description below. If this helped, subscribe and I'll see you in the vault.